I'm going to show you a really simple US 30 scalping strategy. With this strategy, you're in the trades for like less than 5 minutes, sometimes maximum about 15 minutes. First thing in the morning, really simple strategy to make you some quick, easy money. A lot of you guys were actually asking me to share the strategy. I did post this in the Discord, and a lot of you were saying that you wanted to see the strategy I use, so that's why I'm making it today. If you guys have any other ideas, drop in the Discord and feel free to ask away. So yeah, for this strategy, I like to use US 30. I haven't really tested this on any other pairs. Basically, we're trying to take advantage of New York open time. So at 9:30 Eastern Standard Times, the New York session opens. Basically, we're taking advantage of this big move that happens first thing in the morning. So yeah, it's super simple. So the biggest key for this strategy is you're gonna need a broker that offers really tight spreads and one that also allows you to trade US 30. A lot of you are asking which broker I use. I personally like to use Hanko Trade for this. They have super good spreads on US 30. I'll leave a link down below if you want to use the same one. But yeah, just make sure that you have low spreads because we're basically trying to take advantage of like a really quick move in the market. It's going to happen really quick and you don't want them taking money from you. Just make sure that your broker does offer US 30 and make sure that they have low spreads as well. Okay, so this strategy is really simple. Basically what happens is every morning at 9:30 Eastern Standard Time, the New York session opens, and you're basically trying to take advantage of this kind of move that happens every time. And I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about here. Okay, so we're on US 30 and we're just gonna use replay mode really quick just to back test this with you guys. A lot of you were asking me to just back test the strategy instead of just showing you guys some trades, so I'm here to do that. Anyway, so we're just gonna go back couple months. We're over beginning of October. So yeah, basically the strategy is really simple. For this, you're going to need to use a MACD, and it's all about paying attention to the times and the candle closes. So you want to make sure that you're confirming that candles will close a certain way and the MACD will look a certain way when you take these trades, or else it won't work. So basically what we're trying to do is every morning at 9:30 EST, it's always a very big explosive either bullish or bearish move in the markets, and you're essentially just trying to take a quick scalp from the move. Like it could move like 100 pips, but we're just trying to take like a quick move out of it. So basically what you look for in the trade is you want 4 greens. What do I mean by that? Basically, you want an 8 o'clock 1 hour bar to close green in the candle. You want the candle to close green, and you also want the MACD to close green. So for example, this is an 8 o'clock bar here. The MACD is red and the candle is green. So this is invalid. This trade will not work. You want 2 greens on the 8 o'clock, right? So move to the next 8 o'clock. Okay, here we go. So this candle just closed green on the 8 o'clock, and below here we are green on the MACD. So now step 2, this is really simple, it's only 2 steps. If these 2 are green, you go to the 15 minute, and now in the 15 minute we're looking for the 9:15 candle to close green, right? So 1, 2, boom. And we're looking for the MACD to also close green, right? So here we have a candle that's green on the 9:15, and the 9:15 on the MACD as well close green. So this is what we're looking for. Do not take the trade if you do not have 4 green confirmations. If there's 3 greens, you know, it could still work out, but most of the time it will fail on you. So you need to have all 4. So as soon as this candle closes, this will close exactly on 9:30, and a new candle will form. You need to immediately place a trade if it closes green and if the MACD closes green. So you're immediately going to place a trade, and you're going to have, I personally use a 40 pip stop loss and a 40 pip take profit every time. So if we let this play out, boom. So immediately we take 40 pips on the market and we're gone. You know, we probably capture this within 5 minutes. You don't want to capture the whole move. You can. You'll be risking it hitting your stop loss though, and your win rate will be a lot lower. So you want to make sure that you're only sticking with a certain pip amount and a certain risk every single time. Because if you don't use the same risk every single time, you're never going to grow your account. So for example, let's say you have a $1,000 account, and let's say you want to risk 4% of your account, you'll trade $1 per pip. So if you lose, you'll lose $40, and if you win, you'll win $40. So let's quickly jump over to the whiteboard. So these are the rules for your trade. On the candle, the 8 o'clock 1 hour candle, We're on the 1 hour for here, right? We're on the 1 hour. Here's the 15 minute, right? So on the 1 hour, the 8 o'clock candle has to close green. And on the MACD, it also has to be green. And the 8 o'clock candle, just to make sure you guys know, closes at 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. This isn't when the 8 o'clock closes. This is when it closes at 9. This is the 8 o'clock candle, but it closes at 9. This is the 15 minute. And we're waiting for the 9:15 candle to close green on the candle and on the MACD. This will happen exactly at 9:30. These are your confirmations. They must all be green. If one of them is red, this guy goes red, don't take the trade. I know some of you will still end up taking the trade anyways, and you guys will lose in the long term, okay? I'm telling you, you have to follow your rules and you have to be very strict with them. So yeah, those are the rules. Yes, we'll continue. We'll look for some more just to show you guys more examples. We'll go through. So we go to the 8 o'clock candle and we see if it closes green. We'll jump to the 1 hour. And we want the 8 o'clock to close green on the 1 hour. So here we had a red candle close and a red MACD close. So we're not going to even look at this trade. We're going to skip to the next 8 o'clock. Oh. Okay, so here we had a MACD close red and a candle close green. So here we would skip out on the trade again. Even though we probably would have won the trade here, we need to stick to our rules every time, right? Because I know I'm gonna get some comments down below like, oh, you know, the trade doesn't work every time. But yeah, it's because you're not following the rules to the exact T, right? And even then, obviously the strategy is going to have some losses here and there, but the win rate is super high on the strategy, right? That's all that matters. You know, if the strategy works 9 times and loses once, you're going to be making profit. But if you're taking every single 9 o'clock trade, even if it's red, you're probably going to be losing half the time and winning half the time. So you're going to be very break even, right? Okay, so this candle closed green on the 8 o'clock, and on the MACD it also closed green. So now we jump to the 15 minute, and we're waiting to see a 9:15 candle. See, 9:15 closed green. Even though it closed the tiniest bit, it's still green. That's what matters, right? Close green here, and on the MACD also close green. So what do? We enter. We put our take profit to 40 pips, and we put our stop loss to 40 pips. Let me see what happens. Boom. You can't tell here, but this wick did go up. It did touch into our take profit and then went down. So here we would have won. If you have a $1,000 account and you risked $1 per pip, this is another $40 win right here. If you have a $10,000 account, this could be $400. But yeah, simple strategy. Very easy to do, very easy to follow. I kind of use this strategy on the side as well as my other strategies. Every morning I check for these bars. If I don't see anything, I don't take any trades. If I do, easy money, right? So yeah, we'll keep going. We'll show you guys one more just to make some of y'all happy. So here we have a 8-hour candle close red and a MACD close green. So a lot of you might be tempted to take this trade, but we're gonna skip over it and see. Probably would have failed here because the 9 o'clock went down. This is why you need to wait for all the confirmations, right? So here we have an 8 o'clock close and an 8 o'clock close in the green. So we go to the 15 minute and 9:15 closes green, MACD closes green. We'll take the trade here, 40 pip stop loss, 40 pip gain. Let this play out, boom. Once again, goes straight up, touches our target, easy 40 pips, and then goes back down, right? So, you know, as long as these confirmations are lined up, it almost always shoots up at least more than 40 pips every time, right? For those who want to stick around, I will show you some more. So that was at 8 o'clock, but it closed red, so we're not going to look at that. Another red. Okay, green. We have green on the MACD, but red on the candle, so we're not going to take it. Red and red. We got red and green. But remember, we want to wait for 2 greens. So red and green, we don't take it. Red and green, we don't take it. Okay, we have a green on the MACD and a red on the candle, so we're not going to take it. See, sometimes these trades don't play out, but we got to be patient. We got to wait, right? So here we have red and green again. We're going to be patient. We're going to wait. Here we have 2 greens. So we have a green on the MACD and a green on the candle. We're going to go to the 15-minute. And we're going to see, we want a 9:15 candle close green and MACD green. So nice. Here we have a MACD close and here we have a candle close. So we're going to put our trade here, 40 pip stop loss and 40 pip take profit. If we let this play out, boom, shoots right up through our 40 pip take profit. There you have it. So what I showed you guys, like 4 trades, I think, 3 trades, whatever. We won all 4.